on the ZSS. Do what the ZSS did to them in that last game and force them
my God!
to the ropes. Herriman on one side from Utah and Mililani coming in from Hawaii. And this one, it is a lot more, I want to say, of a toss-up on paper than what we just saw back in the East Finals. We have reached the final portion of our Super Smash Bros. Competition here in the PlayVS Cup. Mililani, Herriman, to decide who is the champion from the West, who is the best from the West. And actually, if anything, the Samus is struggling right now, not able to get the R.O.B up into the air to potentially try to get a fair or anything like that. Oh, what a toss-up, what a mix-up there coming out from the R.O.B. The only reason why we get nervous there, folks, is because there is a very linear follow-up there from the R.O.B off of that up tilt. We usually see an up air immediately after that, but here we go. Here we go. A little bit unorthodox too. Could have gone immediately for that up. It should be finished off here though, unless something immaculate happens. All right, we at least have a good start here to our grand finals here for the West, but an explosive finish to said game as we do get Mililani opening things up with a W.
It's just there's so many options canceled out by this R.O.B pick. Keone definitely played confidently like he knows it too. As we are in game number 2 here.
Just a gyro play alone, though. This is insane.
So
he had to extend above the stage real quick, but my goodness, it's just looking a little tough right now for Victor from Keone, or excuse me, from Victor. But yeah, this should be it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The down throw into the up smash.
Can't get the setup going, right? Ooh, just R.O.B just get some distance, but probably trying to predict a jump.
Oh no!
Ah, the 1-2 Bob.
Felt the need to be doing these like super quick options, and now you do.
Right.
Oh no! And this is the other move we were missing. The spin to win.
Spin to win, baby.
Unbelievable.
I was wondering when he was gonna pull it out. He was like, we'll save it for a rainy day, I guess.
If that's this man's only appearance here in the grand finals, what a way to do it. Well done. Great variety there from Keone.
And I'm like, this man is absolutely nutty. Okay, they're gonna get right into it. So this is gonna be interesting because Samus versus R.O.B is not necessarily a great matchup, but Zero Suit Samus versus R.O.B somehow is. Like, I mean,
it's more listen, from the matchups that we were talking about earlier, Game & Watch is just way too small of a character, has a lot of great approach options, and honestly, when it comes to the aerials, they are a little bit faster, they are a little bit more wide-spanning, and not only that, they're multi-hits, so they take forever for them to come out.
Previous, Caleb really gotta step it up. Oh no! Oh, got the plant.
Goodness.
Who in the world was that perfect timing? And he's gonna stack the combo. There's 2, there's 3, goes for 4. The up kill.
No way!
Oh, that doesn't guarantee kill anymore, unfortunately.
No.
Aiden is just going straight for the throat every single time. Still surviving. 188. R.O.B can do that because he is big-bodied like that. He built different. Surviving gyro. Pop in. Pop up for the laser. But gets caught on Wake Up and Will.
This game is as even as we could get it, and indeed, we have made it to the very last stock with both players right neck and neck. Again, this is the type of matchup that you expect though from the R.O.B. The R.O.B. Oh goodness!
No way!
Oh my goodness! What a combo! What a combo!
Okay, guys, this is the guess, right? This is guesswork. Okay, angle off the laser, can't follow it up, but you know who can.
Whoa!
Woo! Okay, man, Hayden. Absolute barn burner there in those last moments.
Small battlefield coming up for this matchup. I almost feel like I want to give the edge to the R.O.B here, even though again ZSS was doing such a good job with the fact that they had control of this space, that they were pushing R.O.B really up against the edge. We need to see Caleb afford himself that space for that gyro.
And R.O.B is so nice here. Neutral air too. We kind of talked about it in the previous match. But
what? But when it comes to just the pure kill potential from R.O.B, I mean, it almost feels as if those kills can happen at any point, and it almost happens again. Oh no. My goodness.
Oh man, because this man is playing completely different than he did in game number 1. Absolutely unafraid to go in, but he will pay for it there.
Still trying to somehow close down this space on the ZSS. Do what the ZSS did to them in that last game and force them
to the
ropes. And oh my goodness, doesn't just send them to the ropes, sends them into the outside.
Beyblade let it rip, hello? That was a snipe with that gyro all the way off the right side, sending him straight away.
Just has not come out throughout this game so far. And we finally do see it a little bit. Still, oh, there you go, the boys at the desk. The spike comes out, and just like that, we finally have a back and forth series. We finally have a game number 3. And that is exactly the type of competition that we were striving for throughout this Super Smash Bros. Portion of the competition here at Play vs. Cup. And ladies and gentlemen, these two players, they have found their comfort here on Small Battlefield. They've found their neutral ground, and they are looking to close things off with a bang. That Nair acts as a little bit of a brick wall. You do have anyone coming on by, and it is a very fast move at that. Here comes the up throw. Doesn't work out. Great DI coming in from Hayden, but still close as ever on this first stock.
Yeah, they're keeping it close. Trying to predict each other's jumps, too, is just, oh, man, that is so great. Ooh, okay, up smash not going to land. Tags him with 1 on the dash attack. Very, very scary. Goes for the charge. Not going to happen. Lands right in front of the gyro. Not going to get stuck by that trap again, says Hayden, and manages to finally secure that first stock, but it's swiftly returned. But he's actually getting a lot of maneuverability and repositioning out of them, as a good ZSS would do. But what? Okay, a little twist and turn in the air. That robot's doing yoga. Absolutely insane. Caleb gonna go and grab that one, but it's just returned back. It is all down to this. Final stock, the final stock in the final game, and the final hit goes to Caleb from Herriman High, tying it up.
Oh my goodness, Caleb! Is this a button check? No button check.
No, this is in the game. This is the game, baby. We are in here.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Okay, off to the races immediately. Ian getting good chip damage, defaulting into side mode. I love it. I love it that I can play this character so much I can tell when they're switching.
We both play this character. This is crazy, actually. A lot of great evasive maneuvers to pretty much just evade the Game & Watch, who is aerially a specialist.
Once again, into that up B, into that Shoryuken, and just take a stock so easily. But there's so many options that Ethan has that are available to him to take stocks just like that.
You would think perhaps a stage switch could help them out here, Crow.
Yeah, get on PS2, you know, jump over there, make the switch. It's a really good stage for Ken.
But that's just it, isn't it? That's just it. It's almost the expected outcome at that point, where you do have the Game & Watch in the better matchup, stepping up to the plate and washing the Ken. But it just has to come down to that early start.
Not on the slash placement, I'm not gonna lie. They're getting straight into it. They said, all right, we're green light is a go. We're moving. Already tagged with 1. He has to know when to shield. Because, yeah, the punishes from Sephiroth are just so nasty. And honestly, shout out to Kian for bringing this out at this juncture.
Sorry about that. As a Game & Watch player, though, I love it. I love it. But like, okay, as a player,
Supernova. That's
listen, man, I don't know who to cheer for. Actually, no, I do know exactly who to cheer for this one. My main is Cloud, and I also pocket Game & Watch. So listen, I have a little bit of bias here, going towards the player on the left.
Very, very limited in recovery. Like, he makes a lot of power. Going for that protagonist stab. Not gonna work this time, but
does trying to poke through just so the chef doesn't really end up connecting, and that is, that's a Game & Watch special. Off stage, you see a player at a certain percent, and you can just start throwing out that key. More good hit here from the Game & Watch. He's gonna do it here for this matchup, and indeed, we almost get it. Recovery is there. One last hit off the back air, almost there, but no back air. And there's the key, as I was mentioning. At a certain percent, you could just start throwing it out, and Herriman High School are 1 game away from a national championship. Keone versus Caleb. I mean, Crow, from what we've seen throughout this series, who do you think has it? I'll help you out a little bit. I think it's Caleb.
This is the one I wanted. I needed to see this. So, in the event of a Game 4, Game 5 scenario, right, it's the opposing team gets the counter pick off of the player that is selected. In Game 5, the player that plays cannot compete in set 4. So this is potentially the last game or last set rather, for both of these players. So this is why I wanted both of them to come out in set number 4 here to set the tone for this. Because this is either going to be Mililani bringing us to a Game 5 scenario, or this is Herriman saying, nah, boys, we're superior, we're taking the West Trophy, and they're off to a hot start.
It's just crazy, the fact that we're even witnessing this matchup. The two R.O.Bs, I mean, it's got to be a core reason as to why these two teams are even in this grand finals. It is such a potent character to be picking, and you just already saw sort of a streak there coming out from Keone, but instead we already get the kill coming out in the hands of oh no, it is Caleb again.
Staggering it through, shoot back up, like that's just it. He needs to stay alive though. 126. Keone gets sniped with another laser.
Yeah, Keone again, he has been the iron anchor for Mililani. He has the highest win rate out of anyone in this game. Keone down to 99%, needs to make this comeback right now. Cannot allow Caleb, who, again, we've seen Caleb absolutely explode with any sort of momentum.
No!
But the up smash, it was raw from R.O.B to come out, and just like that, Caleb from Herriman High School puts his team up by 1 and is only 1 away from a national championship. We do see PS2, and it is okay. It is small battlefield, but again, because we're looking at the same exact matchup, it's tough to kind of tell where the advantages would kind of lie. But
oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Caleb,
Oh my goodness!
chill out! No, Caleb, chill out, bro!
We're not done. We're not done. And actually, we have somehow made it all the way back to a little bit even here. We just saw such an insane start to our game.
Jeez.
But
yeah, I mean, still sitting at this high 1-1.
No,
and he does with a stalling drop kick on small battlefield. Do mean that can connect
R.O.B
through.
with rage.
Tries to predict for the jump though. Caleb just is so on the button, on the pulse. Gets one laser tech, goes for the afterburner drop kick again, not gonna land, goes for the spike, not gonna land, but the second time makes it through, and now Keone is on his last breath, the last gasp alive for Mililani, but he sets him up in the tech. He's going wall to wall, and he's looking for the championship. He's living for right now. That is a lease on life for Keone. He's sitting at 89, 90 and climbing, goes for the up air. He has to stall, he has to buy for time right now. Just barely alive.
He has to step back in. Reset himself here because my goodness, what an electric way to go! There's the up air, and there is the national championship. The champions of the West, Herriman High School Mustangs, pick up the victory.
Oh my goodness! Herriman High School are your PlayVS Cup Super Smash Bros. Ultimate West Conference champions.